Hello everyone. From this program, we will be present about example of math learning using problem-based learning models from senior high school. Okay, in this problem-based learning, there are some phases who can be prepared. The first phase is orientation. The second phase is organize student. The third phase is guide the student. The fourth phase is develop and present the work. The fifth phase is analyze and evaluate problem solving. And the last is parsing. So that's what the problem-based learning models of the linear problem. Happy watching, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, class. How are you today?
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Morning sir, I'm fine.
Okay. I will tell you today. Is anyone absent?
None sir.
Askia Zahra,
Present.
Zuhadur Zuhri.
Present.
Okay, nice. And then I will open the class by praying according its belief. Prayer begins. Okay, it's enough. You must know there are some rules in my class. First, don't be noisy. Second, follow the teacher instruction. Third, raise your hand if there are questions. Fourth, helping each other. Do you understand?
Okay sir.
Okay. Anyone still remember about program linear? Yes, please.
Linear program is a method for calculate optimum value from a linear problem.
Okay. Nice answer. So, today we will learn about how to analyze a contextual problem with linear program. So, does anyone still remember about the function of program linear in daily life?
To looking for maximum profits here.
Okay, nice answer. If you know the function of program linear, it can be to determine the minimal cost and selling strategy for a factory production activity.
Well, as we learned in previous meeting that a linear program contains a linear system that has an objective function. To get the settlement set one of them can use graph. By drawing the area obtained from the exciting linear system will produce a solution area. Like this. This is a solution area. So to get the desired maximum or minimum value, you can substitute the corner point to destination function or to the goal function. If this like with some linear system in previous slide, we can get uh, area area solution from the graphing by system linear. Then we can uh, substitute the corner point of the area solution to the goals function. If we substitute the corner point, we will get a value and then we can compare it so we can determine which is maximum or which is minimum. And then if you know about the function of uh, a linear program, we will know about James Simon. James Simon is the world's smartest billionaire because he applicate the program linear to her factory, to his factory. So he used the application of program linear to determine the selling strategy which contain maximum profit
Oh, it's
and
amazing.
minimum materials. So
Okay, for today, the assessment system will be divided into two systems. The first one is group system, and the second is individual system assessment. So, from the group, you will be to value in the group project, and for the individual project, you will be evaluated by your activities individual. Is anyone understand?
Clear, sir.
Explanation before. Today we will be study in group project. And then the group is Zahra. You are in the group with Zuhri. You know?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I have a worksheet to share with you. This is the worksheet. And then in the worksheet there are a problem. There are already to solve.
in the first problem, this problem is raised from the condition of our country, which is a maritime country, where many of the residents work as farmers. In this problem, you are asked to analyze the main points of detail contained there in the problem. Of course, you will using a linear program method to analyze the problem. And then in the second problem, the problem is taken from the story of a teenager who is looking for work. He decided to become a newspaper seller. As explained here, that a linear program can help in the best selection strategy. Here, you are asked to help Rizky determine which brand of newspaper he will sell. And then in the second problem, you can compare. You can analyze the solution, the best solution using a linear program method.
Okay, the instruction is you must be read and understand the problem first. So later you will know what to do.
Sir?
Yes?
I'm sorry. I still don't understand this problem.
Okay, may I help you? what problem you can handle with that?
Farmers' problem about optimize income based on planting strategies.
Hmm. You are right. And then, what's next? Do you still remember about the completion of the linear program that we started in the previous meeting?
Still, sir.
Okay, so you must make a math model from the problem in your worksheet. So, and then you must determine the variable in the math model of your work.
I see. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you are welcome. Okay, there is anyone still confused with the problem?
Me, sir.
Yes, please. What's your problem?
How about the second problem, sir? I have worked on this problem but have difficulty in answering the question given.
Oh, to answer the question, you can compare the results shown from the mathematical models in this model. So you can get the answer with compare this your model.
Alright, sir.
Okay. The solution of the problem is written. Then, after it, present it in the front of the class. And then, from the presentation, you can use some tool to present your work. Are you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay guys, are you done? Everyone solve the problem? If it's all, please Zuhri to present the first problem. Okay Zuhri, please present the problem.
Here, I will be answer the problem given. What information did you get from the problem above? One alternative student answers. There are only 200 workers available. Fertilizer is also a limit, no more than 860 kg. It takes 10 people and 50 kg of fertilizer can produce 1 quintal of rice, and for 1 quintal of corn, it takes 8 people and 30 kg of fertilizer. Soil conditions make it possible to produce 50 quintal of rice per hectare or 20 quintal of corn per hectare. The area of rice fields is 10 hectares. Farmers' income from 1 quintal of rice is 800,000 rupiah, while from 1 quintal of corn 600,000 rupiah. What are the problems faced by farmers? One alternative student answers. The problem faced by farmer is how to use available resources to get maximum income. In your opinion, do the farmers' problems have anything to do with mathematics? If there is, please specify. Yes, because the problem is focused on one thing. A lot of quintal of rice or corn is produced, and in its solution can be made variable through a linear program. How did you solve the problem above? Explain the method you use in solving the problems given using a linear program. Solve the problem above by determining how many hectares of land should be planted with rice and how many hectares of land should be planted with corn. You may use assistive device such as a calculator or GeoGebra. Based on the above problem, it is known that the land produces 50 quintals of rice per hectare or 20 quintal of corn per hectare. This means that 1 quintal of rice requires 0.02 hectares and 1 quintal of corn requires 0.05 hectares. From the above problem, you can make a table as follows. I will present my work about this problem. From the problem, we get the math model. And the graph is like this. By current point, we can determine a solution for optimal farmer income to plan corn. We will get maximum income, 15 billion rupiah.
Okay, what a nice presenting by Zuhri. Thank you, Zuhri. And then, please, Tiara, it's your chance to present your work.
Given. First, what information did you get from the problem? Lamongan Today income scheme. Sell Lamongan Today newspaper and get 100,000 rupiah in week plus a bonus of 700 rupiah by newspaper sold. The news revenue scheme in 1,000 rupiah newspaper up to 250 newspaper sold in week plus in 1,500 rupiah newspaper the rest is sold. Second, how did you solve the problem above? Describe the method used. The above problem can be solved by graphical analysis of the linear program found in the problem. Third, complete the problem above by determining which risky should be chosen so that he gets the maximum income. We will present our work in second problem. The model is
Where is the crab?
this model. So, company we solve risky first is LA News.
For Yara. And then, are there different response or answer for the representation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, speak up, please speak up.
I think the company that should be chosen in Lamongan today, because the income is fixed. So if can sell 250 newspaper, it's not problem.
But if Rizky work hard, he will get more income than Lamongan Today.
Okay, that's enough. I will give more inspiration for all of you. Okay, give applause for all. Here I will give a review for two problems. The first one, we know if the problem of the farmer can be solved using a linear program. The first step, we have to change the existing problem using constant variable x and y. Then we can draw the area of the settlement. After that, we find the corner and the enter of destination function to get maximum value squared. So if you have a graph, and then you must look for the corner point, and then the corner point you substitute in the goal function. Now, if you have the goal function, the value of goal function, you can be look for to maximum or minimum value who acts in the problem in your worksheet. In the second problem, in the fact, we can see which company is selected through the comparison of graph. Of course, the answer is very depends on the number of newspaper that can be sold in the risky. If he sell the newspaper less than 250, then he better to choose Lamongan today. But if he capable to sell more than that, then he can go to LA News. So there is nothing wrong with your answer. So there are any question? Honestly, I really appreciate you guys who dare to come forward to present your work, and you dare to argue with each other. I very appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Does anyone want to say anything for the class today?
To determine the optimum value, we can search from the substitute corner point to the destination function, and beforehand from a problem, mathematical modeling first.
Okay, nice, Yuri. Is there another one?
Me, sir.
Okay, Yara, please pick up.
We can use a combination of graphical interpretation to solve a problem.
Okay, guys, you are great today. Thank you. And then, for your information, next week we will study about matrix. So, don't forget to read the material, okay?
Okay, sir.
And then, there are independent tasks about linear program that I upload at the Google Classroom. So, don't forget to do this.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's enough for today. Thank you. See you soon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thanks for watching my learning video. I hope you are success and stay healthy. See you in my next video. Bye.